It's day number 5 on the 7-day vegan challenge. To tell you the truth, I'm eating a lot. I don't know if I'm eating more than I should be eating. I'm not really counting calories or anything. But I am eating a lot of food with beans, a lot of food with corn, a lot of food with bread or pasta. And even now I'm eating vegan cheese, which tastes pretty much like normal cheese. It just doesn't have that melty kind of quality to it. It is kind of a solid thing. It's cheesy in every way except that it doesn't truly melt. So you can substitute that on all of your sandwiches and things, even your pizza, which I did this evening. 2 varieties of vegan pizza this evening. Earlier in the day I had a couple of bread rolls. This afternoon I had some fruit, some blueberries, some grapes, and for lunch I had dark bread with avocado and some assorted dips and spreads such as hummus. Also, I got to drink beer with my lunch and dinner because it's Friday, so I'm pretty happy with my vegan 7-day challenge. It's not that big a challenge. If beer had been out of the equation, it would have been a bigger challenge, that's for sure. But luckily we found vegan cheese and I can drink beer. I can't really see the problem. I don't know what people are complaining about, thinking that you can't find food, especially if you eat fresh vegetables and fresh fruits. You can't really go wrong. Of course, a packet of mixed nuts or trail mix is also a real bonus. So as long as you enjoy eating and snacking on healthy food, carrot sticks, I don't know, cucumber sticks, I like cucumber. All that kind of stuff is always good for you. Even little pieces of broccoli to munch on. It's got to do you some good. And I feel that my system is clearing out. I had a peak sort of between the 3rd and 4th day of being very, very gassy, but that has settled down. I'm still a little gassy this last day or so, but not so much as a couple of days ago. I expect that by the end of the 7-day challenge, my system should have started to deal with having only plants inside it and adjusted itself accordingly. Of course, I still eat garlic and onion and all of these spicy foods, hot chili, so my diet hasn't really changed a hell of a lot. Food is really tasty, so I can't complain about the vegan diet. I guess the real challenge is order your meals yourself or organize your meals yourself, or if you have the chance to have someone do it for you, it's much easier if you've got a chef in the family who takes pride in working with vegan food. And in fact, Dominique says that she likes to make vegan food because she can touch all of the ingredients without being disgusted. Whereas if it was meat, it might be a different story, having to deal with like a Wiener Schnitzel in the makings, or raw chicken or something like that, needing the stuffing. So we're not going to kill any animals. We're going to keep our chickens. We're going to keep our ducks. We're going to keep our cats and our dogs happy. And we're going to just let everyone live to old age. That's the plan. I found out today that the strongest man in the world is a vegan, and many bodybuilders are also, the top bodybuilders are vegans, and many athletes and sports people are vegan. So if those guys can survive on a diet free of animal products, I don't know why I can't do it. It just seems like the natural thing to do, the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do, and to tell you the truth, it's all pretty tasty. We enjoyed our vegan pizzas this evening. We're still walking and exercising and doing all that other stuff. Although this is a weekend, we'll try to get a bit more exercise in. For 5 days now, I've been quite happy with all the food that we've been eating. My mornings have started with bread, and many people probably say it's a terrible thing, but when it's warm and toasty, straight from the baker, it's an amazing way to start your morning with two warm rolls from the bakery, still piping hot from the oven. Yeah, that was quite nice. So I highly recommend that. I've never done that before, and I recommend that you get all your bread from a bakery if you can't make the bread yourself. Supermarkets tend to have some pretty long life food, which means it's probably got some impurities in it, some preservatives. The bakeries tend to throw their food out the next day, which means it must be pretty fresh. And I do enjoy a nice bread roll nowadays.